guys, it is Mascara Monday, so we are going to go ahead and do a Wet n Wild Lash Renegade multi-dimensional mascara in brazen black. It's not just black, it's brazen black. Okay, so this is very interesting. The brush is kind of like the kind that has the little ball at the end. So let's just crack into this and see what we've got. I want to say this was about $5.99. I got this one at Walgreens, but it's about the same price at a Walmart. So, make this really difficult to open, of course. So about $6, which I think is kind of, it's a decent mascara price as far as mascaras go, but it seems a little high for Wet n Wild. Alright, so why do they have to make the packaging crazy? Just make it normal. Alright, so here we go. Here's our brush. Okay, now as you can see, all that is not part of the spikes. That's just a bunch of excess product at the tip of the brush, because that's kind of what happens, because the scraper can only scrape up to here and it's not going to go down and scrape off the very tip. So alright, but as I don't know, I'm kind of looking at this and it doesn't look like there's a ton of excess product on the actual brush, so let's just see what we've got. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so one thing that I find about these kind of brushes is that it's kind of hard to get right down to the roots because you're afraid you're going to poke yourself in the eye, like I just nearly did with this long tip. And then, like, if you want to get the bulk of your lashes on this flat side, it's kind of hard to get in there without scraping the ball up against your skin. Yeah, it's almost like this seems like a good idea, but it's actually making it more difficult. I'm getting some length, not a ton, a lot of definition though. It's making my lashes be really fluffy, which I'm okay with that, but I personally would like a little bit more volume. So this ball is okay for like the lower lashes, but honestly it's making my lower lashes stick together a little bit. It feels like the formula is drying down really quickly, so it's kind of getting all gummed up. Yeah, and I just scraped this part of my nose with the tip of this, trying to get in here closest to my innermost lashes. So alright, and I don't know if you can see. They're not looking terrible. My lashes aren't looking terrible, but as a first impression, the Colossal Big Shot is better. Let me do the other side. Yeah, it's a little bit easier on this side because there's nothing obstructing that tip. So it's a little bit easier. And until you try and flip your wrist, which that's not an extra step for me. I do that anyway. Okay, so it's making them really long, really defined, really fluffy looking, but I don't like this brush. And for $1 less, about $1 less, you can get the Broadway Colors volumizing mascara in the red tube, and that one I think was a little bit easier to manage than this one. Even the other Wet n Wild in the purple tube is a little bit easier to manage than this, and it's just as good as this one. Is it terrible? No, not at all. But I'm going to return this because I don't like the brush. It's just too easy to poke myself in the eye and get the mascara just everywhere on my face. And it's making it more difficult for me to coat my lashes. So this is not terrible, not amazing, but I'm not going to keep it and I wouldn't repurchase it. So that's that. Well, that was a quick one. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.